What is going on, my fellow floppers, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video. Now, just before we do jump into today's video, if you'd like to go and follow me on all social medias, go and, click on the links down in the description. Now, guys, let's actually jump into today's video. Now, a lot of you guys have clicked on this video because you want to know how you can get a little bit better at Black Ops 3. Now, guys, I am not the best player, but I have a KD of a 1.5 ratio, and to be honest, guys, that's not bad. I am grinding for Dark Matter, so it has gone down from like nearly a 2 KD to a 1.5. Now, the average KD in Call of Duty is like a 0.75, I think. So if you guys are wanting to get a 1KD, this video really is for you. So anyway, guys, let's actually jump into tip number 1. Now, tip number 1 is, guys, you want to know like what guns are good and what guns are rubbish. Now, by knowing what guns are good and what guns are rubbish, you'll be able to find out if you're gonna get those kills or not. Because if you're using a rubbish gun that's a bit weak, and then the other person in the gunfight is using a really good gun, there's no point even challenging that gunfight because you're probably not gonna win it. However, sometimes you might, but it's not always guaranteed. So use a good gun, and also, guys, use a class setup that you feel comfortable with. So you might want to use the VMP, for example. That is a good gun, but then you might think, well, what goes with it, what attachments, what perks and stuff. And if you're not 100% sure, well, try different things out, feel what you feel comfortable with. Or better still, guys, go and look on YouTube for best class setup videos. I've got loads, and so has many other YouTubers. There's loads out there, guys, and it's basically about personal preference. Also, guys, you look what other class setups like YouTubers use and stuff like that, and how they use that weapon. Like, don't just look what setup they use, look how they play and look how they use the weapon. Now, this is coming into another tip. Now, another tip, guys, is watch YouTubers. Like, watch your favorite YouTubers, how they play the map, how they play the game. Because if you're playing a certain way and it's not working for you, try different ways. Watch other YouTubers, see how they play. Like, you can watch me, for example, on this gameplay, or some of my old gameplays, even my future gameplays. Just watch them. You don't have to be my channel, it can be anybody's channel who's a Call of Duty player, as long as they're half decent. Now, yes, my last video, it was a bad gameplay, but however, guys, that was because I was on a rant, and when I'm on a rant, I just seem to lose concentration on what I'm concentrating on, basically. But anyway, guys, another tip is you want to be using cover to your best advantages, basically, guys. This is what I'm trying to say. And by using these covers, like basically like a barrel, a window, a little car or something, if you can hide behind stuff like that, not all the time, so I'm not saying head camp, please do not head camp, because when you're head camping, yes, you are a harder target, but I'm not promoting head camping or glitching or camping, whatever you want to call it. Do not camp. Like, literally, you camp, then what's point playing the game? If you want to sit 10 minutes in a corner all game, what is the point playing it? But yes, you can use your cover to your full advantage. Now, this really does help stay alive a little bit once regenerating health and reloading weapons. Now, another thing, guys, you want to find out what game modes you feel suitable playing. So if you're playing Search and Destroy and you're constantly dying, and it's it's not even a respawn game, it's like 1 life per round, and you're constantly dying and you just can't get no kills, then why are you playing Search and Destroy? Why not go and play Team Deathmatch? And to be honest, guys, if you don't enjoy Team Deathmatch, if you're not really good at that, try Kill Confirmed or Domination. There's plenty of game modes out there, and there will be one that's definitely for you. Some people are only good at certain game modes, some are just good overall players. Now, guys, another thing you want to learn this, what's it called? Spawns. I forgot what they were called then. But yes, guys, you want to learn the spawns. Now, by learning the spawns of the game, guys, this really does help. Now, if you're on the other side of the map and you need to know where these spawns are, or if the spawns are flipping and you're in the enemy spawn, you need to roughly know where the spawn points mainly are. This really does help. Now, if you're behind a spawn and an enemy spawns behind you, or if you're near a spawn and there's enemies spawning in, they're going to find you quicker. If you knew that there was a spawn nearby, then you'll be able to take them out a little bit quicker. Maybe you might not be able to take them all out, but if you can get a couple of kills, it really does help. Now, another thing to do with maps, guys, is stick to the outside of the map. Don't go rushing in. Now, guys, I've noticed a lot of people tend to rush in mid-map, die a lot quicker, and they don't get many high streaks. Now, really talented players, those like really good players do, but they're not always guaranteed that they're going to stay alive. Because if you're mid-map, for example, on the B flag, you're going to get absolutely hammered, guys. That's why I like to stick to the edges as much as possible. Now, the final tip, guys, is use score streaks that you feel comfortable with. So if you're not a brilliant player, don't be using wraiths and stuff like that. I'm not saying don't use them whatsoever. What I'm saying is don't put all the high streaks on, put a couple of low end streaks on. If you're a mid-end streak type of player, then use some mid-ends. Just look at the ends of streaks, what you can actually achieve. Now, I like to run a UAV, a wraith, and then probably like a lightning strike or something. I like to switch it up a lot, but I always try and use a low, middle and top end score streaks, and that's what I like to do because I don't know, I feel comfortable doing that because then you get a bit of the benefits from each one. So if you're not going to get your Wraith, you still might get your UAV or you still might get your Lightning Strike, so it really does help. But anyway guys, if these tips have been some sort of useful, then let me know in the comment section below. Also hit that like button guys, that'd be absolutely insane. Now guys, if you are new around here, please hit that subscribe button, also hit the notify me button. But anyway guys, as always, I'll see you on the next one.
I do it for the love, yes I do.